ดีค่ะ Welcome to Hot Thai Kitchen. My name is Pai. I'm a culinary school student right here in San Francisco and a purebred Thai born and raised. Now I'm here to show you how to make not just any Thai food, I'm talking about the real, unadulterated version with some seriously strong flavors. And if you want to know what that's like, come with me. สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome back to my Hot Thai Kitchen. The dish we're making today is something that's actually been requested of me by a few people because it's one of those iconic Thai dishes. I'm talking about the green papaya salad or som tam. Now as per usual, we're going to take a little Thai lesson. What does som tam mean? Tam means to pound with a pestle and mortar, like one of these. And som means, in modern Thai language it means orange. But in older culinary Thai language, it refers to dishes that are sour, which som tam definitely is. So let's get going. We're going to first prep our main ingredient, or green papaya. Now this is basically a regular papaya that's been picked when it's not yet ripe. So it doesn't have much of a flavor, but it's got a fantastic crunchy texture, and it's firm, and it's so refreshing to eat, kind of like a cucumber but much firmer. So we're going to first peel this. Now make sure you have a really sharp peeler. And people like to peel things different ways, but I like to take advantage of the fact that my peeler peels in both directions, down and up. So instead of just going one way, I set it like this, and I run it around sort of this way so I get the bulk of the peel off quickly. And then you can go and finish off the little bits and pieces that you have left. Alright, that was the last of it. So now, all that's done. What we're going to do now is shred this. Now you can put this through a box grater if you like, but I'm going to show you the old school traditional way, the Thai way, where the box grater is a kitchen appliance that's not always available. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a knife and you're going to go chop, 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 just like this. And you're basically making incisions, fine incisions, and your knife's going to sort of get stuck in the papaya, just pull it off. Now this looks scary because the first time I tried it I thought I was going to miss and chop my finger off, and you might, so you got to be careful. Don't go any faster or harder than you're comfortable. So once you've exhausted the surface area facing you, right, you're going to give it a toss and keep going with the other side. Now making this is really nostalgic for me because in 8th grade, back in Thailand, we had to do a presentation in front of our classmates, and we had to pick a topic to teach our classmates how to do something. And guess what I picked? How to make som tam. And I showed everyone at the age of 14 how to make som tam in front of my class. So I'm just about finished. Now the entire papaya has been chopped. Now we're going to shave it off. Now if you have a peeler that peels off a pretty thick layer, you can use a peeler, but I'm going to use my knife. So the blunt end on the board, make sure you've got a firm grip, and you can come a little closer so you can take a look. I'm going to shave off a thin layer of this, and about 2 inches or so, and what you're going to end up with is nice little shreds of green papaya. And they're not going to be exactly the same size, but that's what you want. We don't want this to look like it's been mass produced in the factory. This is real rustic homemade food, all right? It's not going to be the same, and that's what makes it beautiful. So you're going to keep going. Now, if you keep going and at one point it's all stuck together in a big sheet, that means you've gone deeper than your incisions. Not a big deal, just pick your papaya up again and chop, chop, chop some more. And then you're going to continue to do this until your entire papaya is gone, alright? So I've got just about what I need here. And I want to show you, once you get to the core of the papaya, it's going to be thin and you can feel like it's you can press down because the core of the papaya is empty. So that's what you're sort of aiming to achieve. Now I'm going to take about 2 cups for our salad. That's about 1. And then 2. The rest of it, I'm going to keep in cold water. And the reason why you want to do that is because soaking them in cold water actually makes them a lot crispier. So for tomorrow's salad, or even a few days from now, your salad will be crunchier than it is today. So if you wanted to, you can do this ahead of time for a couple of hours, soak them in cold water in the refrigerator, and your salad will actually be crunchier. So that's a little trick. So we're going to set that aside for now. So now that we've got our salad, where's my compost? We're going to make the dressing. Now the dressing is where we use our krop, or a pestle and mortar. Now, this is not the right type of pestle and mortar to use for this dish, but it's the only one I have, so we're going to make do. And I'll show you in a little bit why it's not the right type. But let's get going. We're first going to have 3 small cloves of garlic. The inner cloves, not the big giant ones on the outside. If you're going to use those, just 1 is enough. And we're going to add 4 Thai chilies. Now, these ones that I have are not very spicy. That's why I'm adding 4. But you can add however much chilies you want, actually. So in there, and we're going to pound this into a paste. Alright, so here's what we're looking for. If you want to come closer and see. You want it to be a paste. Now the chili skins, it's not too big of a deal because that's not too spicy if you get a big bite of it. But you want to make sure that the garlic and everything has become a paste because you don't want big chunks of raw garlic. Now next, we're going to add dried shrimps. Now, these come in packages like this, and you can find them in the refrigerated section of your Asian supermarket. And they are like shrimp jerky. They are like concentrated shrimp flavor bombs. And it's really going to add a nice, meaty substantialness to our salad that would otherwise be kind of light and fluffy tasting. So this is very important. So I soak these in hot water for about 3-4 minutes so they rehydrate a little bit and they break up more easily. So in go the little shrimpies, and you're going to pound them just to break them up.